This episode, I wanted to explain to you what it's like to have a house. Okay, what is it like? How do you get a house? Number one, sorry about the sun. Number two, what should you expect when renting a house? Okay, so let's get down to business. So this is how it works. When you rent a place, okay, you have to pay usually 1 month's deposit and 1 month's rental upfront in South Africa, right? That's how it is in South Africa. In Mauritius, you could pay 2 months deposit and 1 month's rental, and you're kind of like, Mark, that kind of sounds similar. Yeah, but the agency fee, if you go through an agent, which you're gonna have to do, is covered by the tenant. So the estate agent takes another full month's rental from you as their fee, not from the landowner or the landlord, sorry. Depending, sometimes they take another amount from the landlord as well, but irrespective, you as the tenant renting, you are going to have to pay quite a bit of money up front. So prepare yourself, okay? If you're moving here, prepare yourself for 3 months upfront minimum. Okay, it just is what it is. I'm sure you can negotiate that. You know, you're not going to pay like 4 months upfront. I'm sure 3 months will be the minimum required. So a month's rental, the same amount for a deposit to the landlord, and the same amount as a fee to the estate agent. It's just how it is, guys. That's how it is. So I know we're not used to it, but it is what it is. You go to Dubai, you pay your entire rental up front for a year. So good luck with that one. Alright, so the other thing that Mauritius has is you don't have direct feed of water to your house. Well, into your taps. You do have a direct feed of water to your house, but it appears in a tank. Okay. So you gotta make sure that tank, you don't rent a house that doesn't have one of those, because if you don't have one of those, you're gonna get almost zero water through your tap. You're not gonna be able to do anything with it. Okay, so what happens in Mauritius is that the water comes in here, all right, and then ours goes underground and then comes into a pump, and that's where your pressure comes from, but it's tiny. Okay, you probably can't see it. All right, let me just show you what the pump looks like. Let me show you. There. Okay, small pump. Small pump. But it works. It works like a dream. And that's all you need. So water goes into the reservoir, the water tank, the pump pumps it into your house, and that's where your pressure comes from. Straightforward? Cool. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. So the other thing you need to look at is, how do you get hot water? You see? We have a gas geyser. Like this. Make sure these bad boys are sorted. Make sure it works. Before you move in, check it out, make sure, just do this, one of those. Okay. Mine's working, yeah. Most of the hot water in Mauritius in your house works with a gas geyser. If it's not that, it's going to be a solar panel geyser. So check that out. First things first, when coming to Mauritius, make sure you bring some peaceful sleep. Peaceful sleep. Make sure you bring 2 of these bad boys with you. Okay? The reason is, there are mosquitoes here, lots of them, and depending where you are will determine how many of them there are on your property, but there always will be mosquitoes, okay? And that's just, you're not going to get around it. Alright, so get this, it's well worth it. Arrive with it, because it's going to make your life so much easier. And when you get here, you can then buy the vapes that you plug into the wall. Those are the best. Don't listen to anyone else. Not those little mat things that like heat up and create a vapor. Get the liquids that plug into the wall and just in your house, because I promise you it makes them disappear. They don't, it's like a barrier. They don't make it into your house. Let me show you what I'm talking about. These things. You need these things. Alright? Okay, these are what you need. But you can buy them here, so you don't need to worry about it. But these are the only ones. Fuma Killer for 90 nights. Doesn't work 90 nights, it works 30. But that's because I never switch it off. So I plug them into the wall, they stay there. Stoked. The other thing that we have in Mauritius are street dogs. A lot of them. Something like 40,000 or something crazy, or 50,000. I can't. It's a massive amount. So we rescued one. That's Sophie. We love her. She's great. And we just got the new addition. Check him out. This is Archie. Check him out. Hey. Archie. Hello, boy. They're crazy, man. I love them though. They're crazy. And honestly, everyone, I'm just telling you now, if you're not an animal, I'm not an animal person. I'm not an animal person. We had lots of them. We lived on a small holding in Johannesburg at one stage and had cats and dogs and blah blah blah. And once it was done, I was like, cool, we don't need animals anymore. And somehow my cousin and his wife managed to convince us to take a rescue. And actually we're very happy about it. It's been very good. So what I'm saying is, my point on all of this is that just do your part, man. Rescue a dog. They're worth it. They don't get sick. Hey! Why you hurt him, man? Crazy dogs. I'm just saying, do your part. Dive into the community. Rescue a dog. You know what I mean? Like, just be cool. Be cool. If you're new to this vlog, thank you so much for watching. We are an expat family from South Africa, living in Mauritius, trying to figure out life on this island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. So if you are interested in checking it out for yourself, trying to work out what your next move is, or perhaps what your plan B is, then subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and stay in tune for the next episodes. We try and bring them out every week, but you know, life happens. So thanks so much for watching.